Hey everybody, welcome to the Nightspyder Collector again. I'm Mr.Nightspyder, and today I figure since with all the Titans return hype going on right now, I wanted to take a look back at the last Target Master that was released, at least to my knowledge, from Hasbro. So we have a Transformers Deluxe Generation Scoop and his two mini cons, aka the Target Masters. Honestly, I don't remember their names. It wasn't, I guess, important enough for me to remember. I was more excited about having a Target Master. But this is everything you get in the package. I threw the package some time ago. I've had this figure for about a year. But let's take a look at the mini cons first, and so you get an idea of how they go. This one, let's see. So here's the first mini con. It's blue. Got a little bit of paint going on there it's like on the crotch area, chest plate, upper legs. And then you have the second mini con, yellow, kind of like a, I wouldn't say reverse, but definitely opposite themes. So there's that one going on. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you their weapon modes real quick. So all you got to do to the piece in the back here, you just flip that over to their head. And their arms have some peg there. And they fold back and peg together. And then this part just flips down, and then you have one weapon. And then the second guy is going to be the exact same thing. Obviously slightly different mold, but just fold that over on the head. And then you bring the arms back together. And then flip the little peg thingy down. And then there you have his weapons. And you can, actually before I even put it on him, there's a couple options you can do. If you open it up here, there's a little peg there. And if you look on the bottom of the barrel, there's a peg there. And you can kind of peg them together. And it works both ways. So you can actually reverse that. And peg that in. And then you can hold the weapon, make a much larger blaster for Scoop. But I enjoy having him dual wielding. So what I'll do, but even when you put this in, when you put the peg in his hands, put some pressure on the ankles, because if you don't, this piece right here just will pop right off. So there's one, and two. Hey, baby boy. See what happens. Just kind of, you got to really put some pressure on it. And then you have Scoop dual wielding his Minicon Target Masters. Pretty awesome. Take those out and we can look at the figure now. Finally. Very little bit of paint going on here. A little bit of paint here on the vents. You got the Autobot. A little here on the, I guess it'd be his abs. A little bit on the wrist. Here and there. And then you got some on his shins and his toes. And then this portion is painted. I don't know, it's probably a different color. Probably black. It looks like black with orange painted over it. But let's see. So you have the head articulation. It's actually very stiff, and you're not getting much. You get up and down, but I feel like I'm going to break it if I turn it. You got 360 degrees rotation on the shoulder. You got a swivel here, bicep swivel, but it's hard with the wheel in the way to get take full advantage of that. You got a hinge at the elbow, and then the wrist hinged for transformation. You can get 360 degrees on the waist. Upper thigh rotation, single hinge knee. And then this is part of the transformation, but I'm sure you can be creative with that. So that's the figure. Real simple, real orangish and bright, kind of like a Sentinel Prime theme going on here. But I really enjoy this figure. I take a lot of photos with this figure. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you see I just will randomly bust out Scoop, take pictures. Really enjoy the Target Master theme. Hopefully they'll come out with more with this Titan Return thing. They're trying to do it. They're trying to make the Titan Returns kind of like a dual head master / weapon thing, but yeah, it's not true to me. So let's get this guy in vehicle mode, and then yeah, we'll be wrapping it up. 1 second. Before I transform him, there's one thing I want to mention. It looks like there's also, well, it's not, it is a fact, there's also light piping in his eyes. So, just FYI. So let's get this guy transformed. So first thing I'm going to do, fold in the hands, then bring down the chest, and then, let me get this out of the way, and then here you're going to bring up the chest. Like so. So it looks all weird right now. Then the hands, they're gonna kind of remain straight, like if they were at his side. And then this part, you're gonna see it is gonna tab into, where is it at? Right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. And that's gonna tab into there. And the same thing's gonna happen on this side. So that's gonna tab together. And then here, you're going to kind of bring that on his shoulders. They're going to connect. After that, just bring the cockpit over his head, kind of bring that together, and then just kind of drop it down like so. Then the feet, bring in the toes. That's going to snap together, and then it just kind of, it doesn't hold well on its own, but once you collapse it in on the thighs, it all just kind of locks into place. And that stays together fairly well. And it rolls. I have like a little material surface so that the tires are going to grip better. These are plastic. One thing I got to say, I mean, as much as I like the figure, I don't feel like the vehicle mode comes together all too well. I don't know if this is supposed to be a tractor or something as far as like some for construction or something that you would use on the farm. This portion looks like it would be something you'd use on the farm to like pick up like wheat or whatever, and then you have this, which is like a tractor, like you would use for construction. But I mean, whatever. This part does not line up straight. As you can see, it's kind of like going at an angle. But I mean, I guess it's okay as far as like rolling and looking okay for what it is. I mean, it is what it is. The mini cons, what I like to do, there's a couple parts for where you can attach them. You can attach them here, here, and then here. This doesn't make too much sense to me, having it on the side. It just seems very bulky. This, I don't know, like, I guess you could attach them this way and it'll look like it's like a steam vent or whatever. But I like to just kind of peg them up top. If I can get this lined up right, and then just kind of have them lean back. I mean, that's the cleanest way I feel like you can get it to look with the mini cons. And then you can always have them facing forward if you need some to bring some carnage into their and destroying some Decepticons. But overall, I really do enjoy this figure. I don't mean to sound like I'm bashing on it. I love the concept of the Target Masters. I love having the mini cons. It's cool that this came with 2 of them. I think that's awesome. I hope that we get some type of more lines from Hasbro honoring the Target Master theme and concept, but who knows? They kind of do their own thing. With the Titans Returns, hopefully that will get a push in the right direction. But hope you guys enjoyed this kind of throwback Transformers Generations, taking a look at this figure. This is the Nightspyder Collector. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Peace.